YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my third time doing Tamon's B-side. I'm not doing a reaction. Nah, I think I have to do a review. I have to do a review, a recap of the show. I cannot do no reactions. I've accepted that this is one of the shows I cannot do a reaction on. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna give you a review and a total analyst of the show. This is going to be something new, something different I've never done before. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Check out the full reaction on my Patreon. I still got my full reaction. So let's just jump in. Let's go. So of course, when we begin the episode of Tamon's B-side, we are seen with the MC. She is in a dream about Mr. Tamon. She's so delusional. Yeah, she was in a dream with Mr. Tamon. Of course, she wants him so freaking bad. I don't know why this chick, she tries so hard of being with Tamon. So now from there, she now visits him, and when she gets there, she sees him with his manager, Mr. Manager. And this is our first time kind of seeing the manager of Tamon's B-side forcing him to do something. As you know, there's gonna be a meet and greet later in the episode. As we see, this is the first time seeing the manager, and we see, of course, Mr. Gloomy Tamon. He is about to do a freaking meet and greet, and I'm also wondering, like, why the hell is Tamon freaking out on doing a meet and greet? This guy's a freaking idol. Of course you're gonna do meet and greets. Of course you're gonna do these things in order for you to increase your fan base and for you to be closer to your fans. So one thing which I like about the main character, I love the fact that she tries and push Tamon. So now as we see, Tamon was like, yo, do you actually want us to try and do a simulation of a meet and greet? And of course Tamon is like, yeah, like, let's do it. But you know, of course, she's gonna be all lollygag of like, oh my gosh, Tamon is actually gonna do a meet and greet. My god. Tamon is now gonna try and do the simulation of the meet and greet. But of course, Kinoshita, her head explodes full of love because she is low-key, she's parasocializing. This is one of the side effects of being with somebody that you idolize so much that when you meet them in person, you kind of like, oh, you know. It's too funny, man. It's too funny the way how her head explodes. So now I feel like, you know, Tamon and her are gonna try and figure out on how he can actually do the meet and greet. But you know what's the crazy part is Tamon's switch up. Tamon, man, he is one of those guys, I feel like he's up there, top 10 aura farmers. When it comes to him, like gloomy Tamon versus him being himself idol Tamon, is two different type of people. It's one of those things where you're like, whoa, this guy can actually switch up, and it's like, it's crazy, bro, the switch up that this guy has. But you know, and now it goes to the meet and greet. And one thing which I gotta say about the meet and greet, so it's the day of the meet and greet, I gotta give the Tamon's B-side a freaking like applause, you know. Oh, and also a side note, she was also saying that the reason why she does all of this is because we should also go through her dark days, and when those dark days she would listen to Tamon's B-side, so she's willing to do anything for Tamon. So yeah, back to the meet and greet. Holy shucks, bruh. Damn, these guys have got motion. The motion that these guys have is freaking insane, bro. When you see how many people are there, it's one of those things which is like, whoa, like how do these guys have motion like this? Each freaking member of the group has bunch of women just coming to see them. These guys have freaking motion for real. So as you guys, the only person which we see from the meet and greet, from Tamon's B-side, of course, is Tamon, the main protag. So we get to see how he interacts with each and one of his fans, and holy shucks, this man has got the aura. All of these girls are fainting and dying and heads exploding, everything, pink blood everywhere. And yeah, it was so funny to see all of that. And now we get to see Kinoshita getting ready in the line. She's waiting to get her opportunity to see Tamon. And man, oh man, a fight is about to start. So she starts confronting the girls down in front of her of like, why are you guys trying to fight Tamon? And why are you guys trying to do this in front of my man, my guy? This girl is low-key delulu, but man, imagine having fans like this. I need fans like this, for real. And you know, it's so funny, dude, she even gets kicked out by security because they were having like a full-fledged argument. Like, man, security wasted no freaking time to kick them out. That is just too funny. It was hilarious. So now on her way home, guess who is waiting for her at her doorstep? Tamon. how the hell did that guy travel from the meet and greet all the way to a house in a split second? Like, what the hell? How does this man do his magic? And when he gets there, he expresses that, dude, why weren't you at my meet and greet? Of course she lied. She's like, nah, you know, I lost my ticket, all of that. She should have just said, bruh, I was fighting for you. But she lost his ticket. And you know, one thing Tamon expressed that, man, I need you, especially in moments like this. I need you. You're my rock. You my, come on, man. Like, this guy has got the riz, bruh. He got the riz, he got everything, but he just needs to get rid of that gloomy side, for real. So for me, honestly, I feel like this girl needs to fall in love with the person that Tamon always shows her. The gloomy con Tamon that's him, bro. Like, that is not somebody that she sees on stage. Of course, Tamon has to aura farm because he's doing it for his fans. But the person that she sees in front of him, the gloomy Tamon, the sad guy, all of that, that's the person I feel like she needs to fall in love with, not that guy that she sees on stage. But yeah, you know, Tamon, he always likes to over exaggerate things, and that is just too freaking funny and cute. But personally, if I was like, or like, not aura farming, but if I was having like a parasocial moment with a celebrity or somebody that I really fuck with, I wouldn't be doing this. Honestly, this would actually hurt me more than actually fulfill my life. This is one of the things that I feel like it's so freaking dangerous, bro. I feel like it's a dangerous thing to do versus you now being in love with somebody. Something so dangerous, I swear to God. So now it's the next day. She's now back in school. They're busy reading Twitter blogs. They're busy reading all of the things. And one of the Twitter posters, one of them are saying that Tamon secretly is hanging out with one of his fans, somebody that is not around and somebody that is mysterious. And her friends are like, damn, we gotta kill that bitch. Like, what? I'm like, whoa, they're going too far, bro. Why would you want to kill somebody? And at that time, it's her, the main character, Kunishta. I can't say her name properly, guys. You guys need to write in the comments. That time it's her, the main character, and she's now there singing with her friends that we gotta kill that girl. Like, god damn, imagine being in that situation where your friends are ready to kill over the person you're actually being with. Like, what the hell? That must be so fucking scary, bro. And yeah, I'm not surprised. That's how girls are, honestly. They love being, you know, two-faced and very mean. So fast forward later the day, she now finally goes to Tamon's house, and Tamon got accepted to a new show. Funny enough, Tamon, of course, in Tamon classic fashion, he starts freaking out like, oh my gosh, what the hell am I gonna wear? And she's like, man, you shouldn't be worried, we can actually find an outfit for you. And also, my biggest criticism is like, what the hell doesn't his manager or his team or anybody around him don't buy him clothes? Why the hell is Tamon always the one that's always buying clothes? Why is he the one that's always buying certain things? Like, why can't they actually give him a stylist, give him something? Like, why the fuck does he have to always buy the stuff? But yeah, to the shopping mall did they go, bro. And now at the shopping mall, this guy literally appears in a freaking paper bag. Tamon, what the hell is going on with this you, bro? Like, what the f? My guy, oh dude, this guy, I swear to God, he doesn't know what to do. Like, he needs help, guys. We need to help this man. I don't know how we gonna help him, but he needs help, bro. Like, how do you show up in a paper bag? This is like the lowest quality celebrity disguise I've ever seen in my freaking life. And so now they get to wearing different clothes, different outfits. He's wearing semi-casual, normal casual, semi-formal. And I gotta say one thing, man, when that nigga puts it on, pause, he is rocking that shit, pause, you know. So damn, like, bro, I was so shocked, man. He's got so much swag. That's one thing which I really like about Japan fashion. Japan fashion, I mean, is elite. It's one of the most elitist fashion, and with the way how they wear and dress, I mean, dude, I've never seen anything like this before. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, I'm freaking jealous. I'm jealous of Tamon. How the hell does he wear stuff like this? Where can I also get clothes like this? She also needs to be my fashion designer. What the hell? But yeah, I also like his fashion style. You know, I like the fact that she bought him a necklace, chose him something like a really nice necklace. But I like his look. His look, of course, with the open t-shirt, like a shirt with a t-shirt with a shirt on top. Nigga, that is Tamon B-sides, like classic look. Him with like very bright colors, like a blue, like a yellow, like a green, something that is very brightish. I feel like that's kind of his aesthetic and his vibe, you know? It matches his pink hair. So now we see Tamon and this girl, they go to a cafe, and my question was like, damn, So they in this cafe, but like no security, no officials, nobody's asking him like, bro, why the hell are you wearing a paper mask, like a paper bag over your head? What the fuck are you doing? Like that shit is too funny. But we also saw a glimpse of like an emotional side where Tamon is also kind of low-key opening up, and he sees like a group of friends around, and he's like, damn, I wish I had that. Which also kind of gets me curious of like, why does he wish to have that type of thing, like him having friends and stuff. So yeah, and of course it's like she was also asking him like, so why don't you, do you ever chill with any one of your people in the idol group? And he's like, nah, he didn't even say anything. So of course the silence was very loud, and guess who comes while they're still talking? Her friends. Oh my gosh, why did the friends come? Where are they coming from? What the fuck are they doing there? And one thing which I really liked what Tamon did, the first thing he did as soon as he saw that the situation was tough, he's like, nah, let me grab her and we run. That's the freaking thing which I love. The one thing which we always do, especially if you're in a situation like this in my country, in Africa, we always have a saying, if a situation is tough, run. If you see it's about to go down, run. So of course that shit was just too funny, bro. And she was all in her delusional head like, oh damn, is this like a secret date? Are we like having like a secret affair? Like, girl, stop. that shit was too funny. And the funny part is, okay, since that they got away from the friends and all of that, she started apologizing for putting him in this situation and all of that. And I felt like, you know, she didn't kind of, I would say, necessarily like reflect on the fact that, you know what, they're actually friends. Besides the fact that he's famous and all of that, I felt like she kind of is low-key parasocial and not respecting the fact that at the end of the day, Tamon is her friend more than her being her maid and all of that. Like, and one thing which I like, Tamon immediately shut her up and is like, bro, you know, stop apologizing. I really enjoyed being with you. It was really a lot of fun, and that was really cute. Aw, dude, it's Valentine's and I'm single. Why? And shout out to her for being the maid of the year. She had to take care of him, wash him up and get him ready so that he can kind of refresh himself, feel new. I like the fact that she did all of that. That was super cool of her. Lol. And he tried to cook. The funny part is also Tamon, he tried to cook, and damn, that omelet that he did, holy smokes, that was crazy. Like, how do you kill a chicken twice? Like he cooked it and he tried to kill it again. Come on, bro. Tamon, leave the cooking to your freaking maid. Come on, Tamon, do better. And what it got me thinking, like, how was this guy surviving before this girl? Like, what the hell was he doing? Like, what the hell? So funny enough, she kept on praising him. She kept on praising him that you're trying, you're doing this, you are very impressive, you keep on changing and all of that. And guess who was there? And Tamon was accepting that the praises and all of that. He was feeling the glory, and the person which was there was the manager. He overheard what the main character was saying, and he sees that, oh wait, Tamon is actually accepting and reflecting and taking the advice of this girl. And he's like, the manager, you know, in his head is like, if I can keep this girl, maybe she could actually bring out another side of Tamon. You know, I'm betting in the manager's mind is like, oh, now the money is coming, I can use her. Oh, the money's gonna be coming. It's gonna be interesting to see what this girl is gonna do. That is too funny, bro. And one thing, while they still having this conversation, my whole thought is like, what the hell happened to this manager's clothing? He's got broken glasses, patchy t-shirts. Like, how is he broke, or is he going crazy, or what the frick is going on with this guy? Like, what the hell is going on? And yeah, funny enough, the manager asked the real questions. He was like, okay, so you do chores, you do all of these things, and you also teaching him how to do meet and greets and all of that. Why are you doing all of those things? And now Tamon and her start apologizing. So funny enough, the manager also was like backtracking, like, oh wait, let me apologize to you. You're actually saving our lives. You're not doing anything wrong. Keep it going. That's one more check for me to save, so I don't have to be his creative director, his whatchamacallit. Like, you know, when people are in groups, agencies, companies, they kind of need to have training on certain things, like somebody that's going to train them, motivate them, like their assistant, or I wouldn't know what's the term. I'm kind of losing the term. So he's doing all of that for her, and he's kind of like thanking her, don't stop, you're a lifesaver, we're a small agency, keep going. And man, does the manager need to buy some new fucking clothes. Like, where the fuck are the clothes? Where's the drip? Like, you're the one that's making the money. What the fuck is going on with you? Like, what's happening with the manager? But as well, the one thing which I'm very happy for her, she got the approval of the manager. So that's the one thing which I'm super excited for, what happened with her getting the approval. Yeah, so one thing which I'm happy for her as well, she got the approval of the manager. She got an approval of that she can do anything goes for her now. So that means anything goes. She can help teach Tamon certain things, how he can do certain things, like how he can associate himself, how he can hold himself. And that's one thing which I'm happy for both of them, that they can kind of have the creative control of Tamon's career. And he has like he kind of has an assistant in her. And yeah, lol, there was a scene where Tamon also gave her how can I say, the sexy pic, which I mean, this guy, man, when he switches up to being Tamon, the Aura Maxa, dude, he's on point. So funny enough, Tamon even went to go and thank her at the end, like, yo man, thank you for being there for all of this, doing this all for me. Like, he's literally like a puppy. It was so funny, right? It's so adorable. And at the end, she went home and, they kind of were reflecting on Tamon's life. They were showing his flashbacks of how he started his career, how he came to Tokyo. He was all alone. He never really had any guidance, anybody around him to kind of guide him. So now kind of it's like a relief of her being there. And then at the end of the episode, we see Tamon with her necklace give her a kiss while he's still performing. He was giving the necklace a kiss and giving her a shout out. And she's like, who is that for? But it was for her. Like, literally, it was so freaking funny. Yeah, that's how the episode ended of Tamon's B-side episode number 2. Really freaking funny episode. Love the meet and greets, love the fans, love seeing everything that happened in the whole show, man. I mean, that shit is fire. One thing which I like about Tamon's B-side is fire. It's energetic, it's new, it's fresh, it's something that I haven't seen before. It's something that I really love. This show, it's very energetic, it's very energizing. It's crazy, man. You guys tell me what you guys think, man. I've never done a review of a show. I hate doing reviews of a shows because it's so exhausting. That's one thing which I feel like, that's why I love doing reactions, not reviews. But unfortunately, I am forced to do reviews. If you guys like this YouTube style of me doing this type of thing, if you like it, please tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, it's different, man. Tamon's B-side, fuck, I wish I could do reactions. Check out my full video on my Patreon. And of course, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.